Happy Wednesday, and it is our next week of Wellness Wednesday. And this Wednesday, I am diving in to all things essential oils, but it's very basic. And then I'm going to show you how simple the simplified wellness plans can be. And of course, you're not alone. When you get started with essential oils, you always have someone to help and guide you, someone you can ask questions, and a team of support. So I want to introduce myself. It's been a while since I've introduced myself within this group, and even on YouTube where this is loaded as well. So I'm Melissa Gaskin, and I've been using oils for a little over 5 years. I was introduced when I was teaching. So I used to be a classroom teacher, and I had a student who had an inability to control herself and really stay engaged and in focus. And so I saw how essential oils affected her positively over the course of about 5 months. And that was my first glimpse at what can essential oils do and how can I use essential oils. I was pregnant with my oldest. I have a 5-year-old, and when he was born, I really was diving into what impact does the chemicals in my home have on the kids and our future growing family, and what impact does what I put on my body impact my baby, and all of these things that just kind of hit me. So right after he was born, I did a bunch of research. I used a sample of bergamot for emotional support afterwards that my friend had given me, and that is when my journey started. I really had no idea what essential oils fully would do for me and my family, but over 5 years later, I've seen so many people really support their health, their emotional health, their physical health, their mental health in all aspects with utilizing essential oils. So they're not just this wonderful aromatherapy that you smell. There's truly a cellular component where they're crossing your blood-brain barrier and getting deep into your cells, and you're supporting your livelihood. You're really supporting your longevity. You're supporting your DNA. You're supporting all facets of your body. So today is a little introduction. I do basics classes every Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on Zoom. And I will be sure to put the link to register in the comments so that you can join and register for one of those if you are curious and want to learn more. And I would love to have anyone, if you've never had samples of essential oils, drop me a message and I will get some samples out to you as well that are focused for your specific health needs. So let's dive in. There's several things I want you to know about essential oils. The first cool thing to know about essential oil is that they're 100% natural and safe. There's no side effects. There's no addictions. It's completely safe. I mean, I used it on my infant, and I've used it on my second child since she was born, and they're 100% safe. Now, what makes them safe? It's the quality that doTERRA has. There's no other company that works directly with the farmers and growers on the ground. Most of them use coyotes, which are middlemen that typically do taint and adulterate those essential oils. And so it's so important when you're utilizing essential oils that you're getting the pure stuff. And that's one thing that doTERRA stands by. And ones that you buy at the grocery store or through other companies, they do not have direct sourcing with their growers and their farmers. And so the quality, it's just not there. And I can attest to that. I've smelled, I've tried, I've used different oils from different companies in the past and truly have seen a difference with doTERRA. So there's no other company that has the standards that doTERRA does, which makes them 100% natural and safe. We don't add any chemicals to ours. We don't dilute our essential oils. They're all pure and safe. We have a standard called Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. What that only means is that we go through a battery of tests. There was no standard when doTERRA started as a company about, how many years now? 10, 11 years ago? 12 years ago? Something like that. It's almost 12 years, I believe. There was no standard. And so because there was no standard, that's why essential oil companies just did whatever they wanted to, and they adulterated oils. They thinned them down to make more money. They did so many things that are dishonest. And that is where doTERRA does not do any of those things at all. They completely stand by the quality and the purity, and everything is upfront and 100% honest. So I'm going to do a little demo with peppermint. Peppermint's great for airways, clear breathing, this time of the year when there's seasonal changes and any sort of stuffiness, etc. It also really helps head tension, and it gives you an uplifting, energized aroma. And so it helps you wake up if you're getting sluggish. So I'm going to put a drop in my hand, and I'm going to put my thumb in that drop. You'll see there's a bunch left on my hand. You can see it glistening. And then I have some on my thumb. So I'm going to put that on the roof of my mouth. Yes, you can take it internally. It has supplement facts on the side. If you can chew a peppermint plant, you can eat those peppermint leaves, you should be able to consume peppermint essential oil. So that tastes like I just put an altitude in my mouth, and all it was a little bit on my thumb. So it's great for fresh breath, clear airways. That really gets up in your sinuses, so it promotes that clear breathing. The rest, I'm going to rub my hands together, take deep breaths, and really that supports, if you breathe through your mouth, through your nose, it supports your lungs, it supports your respiratory system, all of that at the same time. And then what's left on my hands, you can kind of see the glisten. I'm going to rub on my stomach because it's also really good for your digestive support. So you can add it to your water for digestion. You can apply it topically on your belly as well. So those are some simple ways to use peppermint. Okay, let's dive into our second cool thing to know about essential oils. Whoops, let me go back. Sorry about that. They're more effective than modern approaches to health problems. So essential oils, they cross your blood-brain barrier, as I mentioned earlier. If my fist is a cell, and on the outside of a cell, there's a membrane that protects the cell. Now that protects the cell from bacteria that's lurking out here, but it doesn't protect the cell from viruses. Viruses have the ability to penetrate this membrane, get inside your cell, and they manipulate that cell, right? They duplicate bad cells in your body. Well, in come essential oils. Essential oils not only work out here where bacteria is, but they can penetrate that cell membrane and they can get in your cell too. What that means is that it is a fighter. It is like the superhero that comes in and saves the day, right? It's going to support the cells. It's going to support good cell growth and good cell duplication. And so you have, a superhero to come in to support your cells. So I'm going to talk a little bit about On Guard. On Guard, most people right now have heard of On Guard. What makes it so valuable is that you have 2 essential oils, clove and cinnamon, that are in this blend that are high in antioxidants. And that's one thing many people don't realize about essential oils is these have so many different molecular properties, and those 2 essential oils are really good antioxidants. So one thing too is it doesn't just go in your digestive system and go out through your urinary tract, right? You're getting this and absorbing it in your cells. There's not waste that goes through your digestive system and urinary system. You're utilizing every single bit that you're putting on your body, in your body, etc. Or diffusing throughout your home. So On Guard, easy ways to use it as a surface cleaner, for hand sanitizing, for keeping your body and your immune system balanced, adding it to water, to coffee, to tea, and even gargling with it with water, putting on the outside of your throat if you have a scratchy throat. There's just so many uses. I do want to show this little study that was done. So this is comparing some household cleaners with On Guard, and you can see right away the power of On Guard. So the second cool thing is that they are effective. I actually have a friend of mine that her son dealt with some oral issues that would, it was a viral problem that there was no answer for from the physicians. And so this was this ongoing battle, and On Guard was really able to help him and support him. So it's pretty amazing what essential oils can do. And if you're curious more about that, I can tell you a little more offline, more specifically exactly what the issue was and where that went and what the protocol was as well, because they are so effective that honestly essential oils still blow my mind when I see so many people have aha moments. Okay, last but not least, the third cool thing about essential oils, they're affordable. Now, people look at the price point and they're like, what? Frankincense is $69 wholesale? That's expensive. Well, frankincense trees, if you know a lot about where they come from, how they're sourced, how many exist on this planet, how many other companies go in and they're killing frankincense trees because they're over tapping them. So you should only do it every once in a while to get that frankincense resin. Pretty much, essentially, frankincense really isn't going to be around unless you're using doTERRA, because we use sustainable and ethical practices working with Somalian farmers and really expanding their frankincense trees and knowing how and when to tap those trees and get the best frankincense resin from there. So what makes it so affordable is if you add up a sick visit, you add up prescriptions, you add up the day that you missed from work, you add up any over-the-counter medications that you're taking to, support an ailment. Many times, most people that I ask in classes, it's about $50 to several $100s, depending on what was going on, what medications they had, how long they were out of work. With essential oils, it literally is 4 cents to about 11, 12 cents per drop. That's it. It's not much at all. And so you're utilizing a roller, for seasonal support that might cost $4, might cost $5 at most. And you're using that and you're able to refill it. And you don't, it can prevent you having to take any other steps for supporting your body. And you can really take your own healthcare in your own hands. That's what makes essential oils so affordable. Once people see the effectiveness of them and how it really keeps them at home and at healthy, that they're able to go to work, they're able to have time freedom and so many things, that's when essential oils are like, whoa, I didn't know it could do all these things, right? So let's talk about the number one actual selling essential oil from doTERRA is lavender. It's, of course, calming for the mind, the skin. It's a natural antihistamine. It's so good for our bodies just to relax. The constituents in here really do support that relaxation at a cellular level. So it's one that can be taken internally because lavender is an oil that you can consume. And so you can take it internally if you're feeling, high anxious feelings or inability to relax or rest. Lavender is really good for you. It's also great for any sort of irritated skin that might be creeping up, kitchen burns and things like that do occur from time to time. Just put lavender directly on it and you'll see a huge difference. So next, I want to dive into really quickly 3 ways to use essential oils. And so the first one is aromatically. So aromatically, when you inhale essential oil, it goes to your nerve that's right behind here. I'm blank on the name of the nerve. I don't know. I've taught this class a million times. And it sends a signal to your limbic system. Your limbic system controls your emotions, your mood, and your body. And so just that simple inhalation to this nerve that sends that signal to your limbic system can send a whole response throughout every cell in your body. And that's pretty amazing. So that is how it really supports our emotional health, our mental health through aromatic use. Wild orange and breathe are common ones that people use aromatically. Wild orange is great for positivity, uplifting, energizing. And then breathe is great for your respiratory system, great for opening your airways. Most citrus oils are very positive and uplifting. So those are ones that I always recommend if you're feeling gloomy. So next, topical use. I get a question a lot, do we need to use carrier oil always with our essential oils? Yes, the answer is yes. And it's not just because some people have sensitive skin, some don't. That is one potential reason, but you absorb more into your body when you have a carrier oil on your skin. Our bodies are warm, and so when we add essential oils, much of the essential oil does evaporate off your skin. Whereas if you use a carrier oil with it, more will penetrate through your skin, and then you get more of a benefit from topical use. Popular topical essential oils, Deep Blue. It comes in an oil. It also comes in a rub. Great for those sore muscles, aches and pains, any sort of tension throughout your body. Then the second one is Digest Zen. This is great for stomach upset, stomach relief, improved digestion as well. That you can just use topically on your body. You can also take that one internally. Last but not least, internal use. Now, many questions about this arise all the time, but if there's supplement facts on the side, that means that it is safe for you to use and take internally. You can take internally in veggie capsules, which are just hollow glycerin capsules. You can also take it internally with You can also take them internally with, I'm sorry, my dog is barking in the background, of course, life. With adding it to water, just remember to use a stainless steel or glass cup, or it will eat away at styrofoam and plastics. So don't use styrofoam and plastics with your essential oils. And you can consume that. There are recommended daily amounts that you can find online, but honestly, I've been using essential oils internally for years, and I've never exceeded that recommended amount. Frankincense is really a great one for calm feelings, for cellular support, and that's a great one to incorporate internally. And then lemon is a really natural detoxifier and cleanser internally and on surfaces. So those are two powerful ones to use internally. And then doTERRA actually has simplified how to take essential oils internally. They have a ton of different supplements that you can take that are just the oils that are in a capsule. And so you can take them internally, much easier for on the go. You can keep those capsules with you as you need them. Or as part of your regimen, your routine. If you're eating lunch out somewhere and you need your digestion, or you take On Guard in the middle of the day, you can always have those on hand with you in capsules, and it's so much easier. So I want to show you a few of these testimonials. Some of these concerns, these are some before and after pictures. I'm not going to spend too much time, but these are just some testimonials of people using just essential oils to support their health and wellness. So it's pretty outstanding. The picture of the hand in the bottom is over the course of about 10 days. The one in the middle of the little 2-year-old also is over the course of about 14 days. So you can see really the power of essential oils when many times modern medicine has failed us. So to wrap up, I'm going to talk about 3 different ways to purchase, how to get your own oils, but then I'm also going to show a simplified new system that doTERRA has come out with, and I'm very excited about. So of course you can always buy retail. I never recommend anyone to purchase retail because it's a markup on price. And I would rather you save money on your essential oil purchases and really get more support and have a tribe of people that are there to support and help you. So the second way is wholesale pricing, and that is what I do. I work with you when you have a wholesale account, and I really help you with your wellness routine, your regimen, and how to, incorporate them simply into your daily routine. And so you're saving 25% off. To get a wholesale account, it's a $35 fee with whatever oils you want, or you get a package of oils. You waive your $35 fee, and you get the package at a discounted price, which is pretty awesome. So it's much cheaper to buy as a package than it is to buy all those oils separately. And then the third and final way, below wholesale, which is what I hinted at there with the packages, because those are below wholesale pricing. And then you have other ways to utilize essential oils, incentives, or not ways to use them, but other perks, freebies, monthly promotions that you can capitalize on too when you have an account as well. So these are some examples of the packages. The Healthy Essentials, Healthy Start, those are probably the 2 most common ones that are selected, just because they come with top 10 oils and diffusers, and you really have all that you need to get started when your oils come in. So next I want to show you the Simplified Wellness Program. Now this is something that once you have your own wholesale account, you have access to this. I so many times have questions from people that say, I have all these oils and I don't know what to do with them. This takes the question and the guesswork out of it. So you have amazing resources. If you're on my team, you get, a variety of things and education and continued support and, resources at your fingertips. Even if you're not on my team, you have access to my public education group, Zen with Oils Public Education with Melissa Gaskin. And so you can always search keywords, search names of oils, and find a plethora of information in the Facebook group as well. But sometimes we don't think to look there, right? We like, okay, I have this oil, now what do I do? And it can be overwhelming. There's tons of oils. There's so many, if you just put it into Google, there's so many people with different opinions, perspectives, but not all of those are talking about doTERRA quality essential oils. So number 1 tip, always go to doTERRA website and look up the oils if that's your way that you're gonna look. But I would highly recommend using our Zen with Oils public education group, type in the oil, or send me a message. I'm happy to help. If you're on my team, post in our team group, because there's tons of people. We have almost about 500 people that can respond and give you answers and their own personal testimonial. But these simplified wellness programs, there are 3 different options. In the spring, they're going to be launching more, but they're very simple. You pick a wellness path, 3 months that the products within that wellness path are sent to you. You can repeat it every 3 months, or you can switch to a different wellness path. You can cancel, you can pause, you can restart. There's so much flexibility. You do all of that within your loyalty rewards program. So what are the 3 wellness programs? The first one is Relief. This is for anything that you need relief with. It uses a lot of our Deep Blue products. And then you also can get add-ons for about 20% off the regular price. You can add on to your kits each month, or to your wellness program packages each month. So the first month, it all comes in this awesome bag, which I'll grab one for you real fast. So it comes in this awesome bag that's reusable. You can put all your items that you need in it. And then this month 2 and 3, they come in recyclable bags, and all of the instructions are included for you. So this is actually just cut from the packaging on the outside. And all of the instructions are in here. On the inside of the paper reusable bags, those instructions are listed for you as well. So Relief is the first one. It's $75 wholesale a month, 60 PV. And again, you get other items added on for cheaper. And there's exclusive things that come in these that you cannot buy, such as this massage ball, which is awesome. The second month, you get a refillable Deep Blue rub that you can refill from your regular rub. And then the third month, you're gonna get some roller bottles and the small fractionated coconut oil to help you get started, and Past Tense that's now in a 15 milliliter of pure oil and not just the roller. So it's pretty awesome. Okay, second option is your immunity wellness program. Now this is one that is a hot ticket right now because of what's going on in our world. It's a bunch of On Guard products that come each month and other oils that really support our immune system. The first month, the extra bonus is floss, and that's something that you cannot purchase, but you can get floss. The second month, the added bonus is a tongue scraper, which you see right there on the far left. That's really good for the oral health, and it also helps your immune system. And you also get a mini version of the mouthwash, which is pretty awesome. We can buy big ones, but you get a mini one in this package. And then the third month, you get a sanitizing mist holder. You'll notice every single month you get a sanitizing mist because you do go through that much sanitizer, and this is a much better alternative than chemical laden sanitizers that are on the market that you don't know what is really in them. The third and final wellness program that is available for members is Mind and Mood. This is what I have been utilizing a lot of lately because of all of the external stressors, all of the added things that are on our plates right now and that have been really messing with our minds. And that impacts our mood, right? And that has an impact on our immune system and on our cells. It's amazing, that correlation between our emotional and our physical health. So this comes with amazing products, the Adaptive line, which is amazing for the stress and the anxious feelings. You get a balanced deodorant bar in there as well, which is a mini version. So that's nice to have on hand for travel. Then the second month, you get a mini body butter that doesn't have any essential oils in it. It's just plain body butter. And that's a small version that you can use and use it however you want. doTERRA does have body butter that has a beautiful mix of some essential oils, but this one's a plain one that comes in this package. And then the third month for Mind and Mood, you get bath salts, which is pretty awesome too. So you can add whatever oils you want, and a Serenity spray and an Adaptive spray. I cannot wait to get my hands on the Adaptive spray. I'm so excited about it. So those are kind of a snippet into what the Mind and Mood immunity and relief packages entail. Again, every month you have instructions on how to use them, what to do with your products. And then myself or whoever you have gotten started with essential oils is there to help you and be your reference and your support as well. And so if you have questions along the way, you can always ask and identify kind of what you need more support with or what oils would also benefit you. So that is our Wellness Wednesday today. I know this ran a little bit long, so if you can't watch it it in its entirety, please come back and watch the rest. There's a lot of good information. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to me, reach out to the wellness advocate that introduced you to essential oils, and we are happy to be there and help you out. Hey, have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you next Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday. Bye, everyone.